I first fell in love with clay by working with Play-Doh around the kitchen table as a child. And when I moved to Vermont, I was just struck by the beauty of barns, no matter what shape they were in. Really fell in love with the barns that looked like they were falling apart, or sagging, or waiting for one more snowstorm to polishing them off. And as I get older, I kind of view the barn as a metaphor for getting older too, because it seems like barns, as they get really old, they kind of shrink a little bit and they get kind of stooped over, and you get up past 50 and that same thing happens to you. So this piece will go, eventually it'll go there. I'm addicted to people, walking by my booth and just, going, oh my goodness, look at that. I think the detail grabs them, and then hopefully, after looking past the detail, they look at the sculpture, as one piece, and how it. I try to evoke an emotion out of people as they look at the pieces. In order to join the pieces together, you have to slip and score, which is, slip is a combination of really muddy clay. It's kind of watery. A lot of times I'll wait in the summer or in the spring if I'm putting roof tiles like this on a sculpture, especially if it's a big three-dimensional barn. I'll wait for a baseball game to come on, because it usually takes about 3.5 hours, the time that it takes to listen to a whole ball game, to finish a roof on a big three-dimensional piece. A lot of the joy in doing the artwork is just the process, or the journey. I mean, it sounds corny, but just the process of putting all the different parts together is as enjoyable as actually selling the work and getting the money for it. Slip and score. I usually alternate in between doing tractors and doing cars in the barns, just for variety's sake. But I almost prefer to do cars because of the old rural myth about people finding priceless antique cars stored away in a barn somewhere. I think anybody can be an artist, but the catch is to what degree. A lot of producing art is just it's 9 to 5 hard work. I mean, you can't wait to be inspired. You can teach people to create, to have the skills to do artwork, whether it's clay or watercolor or whatever. But maybe that enthusiasm or that intuitive attraction, maybe that's inborn. Maybe you have it or you don't. But I'd like to think that anybody can be an artist.